Rob Ellis here. It's his first time fishing in France, and you've come to Moulin de Passais. What made you choose to come here? Did you find it on the internet, or?
After extensive searching on the internet, we found that because it was our first time in France, we wanted to start at the bottom and work our way up. Not that you're at the bottom, Scott, but
I know what you mean.
I mean, in weight sizes, we wanted somewhere that didn't hold too much, no wading through mountains of weed, going out in boats every 2 minutes and trying to catch 65, 70 pound carp, which we're not ready for.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've come to Moulin de Passais, and it's been an exceptionally great time.
Very good.
And we can't wait to return.
That'd be wonderful if you come back. I'm sure you'll see a few little changes that we've made. What's your first impressions of the lake?
My first impressions are it's friendly. I think that the amenities are really good. It's great having a jeep so close to the actual lake. When you come to Moulin de Passais, what I would do is literally do the cooking in the house next time and spend as much time on the bank when you're on the bank fishing, rather than trying to cook on the bank and do everything else. It's detracted from the fishing a little bit.
So we've put a new freezer as well in the cottage. Was that useful?
Excellent, yeah. I mean, I brought 22 kilos of boilies. I'm taking 21 home.
Oh, yeah.
No, almost no. I'm taking 8 home, but the freezer was a godsend. We put them in industrial. We brought them over in an industrial cool box, and they stayed frozen right until I got here. And we're now going to take the remainder back home in the industrial cool box.
So you can go and use them again.
So you can go and use them again without wasting your bait. So when you do come, you don't have to waste bait. You can take your bait you don't use back with you.
That's good. What are these? Because we've improved these swims as well, haven't we? We've put, instead of the wooden platforms you might not have seen, but we've put all these in. Is it a good area to fish? Do you like fishing? The swims are good.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think there's plenty of room, and you've got plenty of room to land fish. Plenty of depth of water in front of you. Being at their stage, I think they go far enough out into the water where you can net fish and not sort of too far back, which is always the worry when you use this kind of thing rather than using stages. We're used to fishing stages where we come from, but I certainly wouldn't have a problem fishing with these.
So you've been fishing out of hideaways too, aren't we?
We are indeed.
So have you been fishing in open water? Because a lot of people just come and fish straight to the far margin.
Yeah, I've not actually put any bait to the far margin or any baited hooks to the far margin at all. And I've used chods right through the middle of the lake, almost in line with the markers you'll see in the middle of the lake. And I've tended to pick up the bigger fish. I've had 4 fish and lost 2, but the ones I have had have been £27.5 right up to £39. Which beats my PB, by the way, by £16 something. So
it's a good margin.
Substantial rise, and I've only been carp fishing a year. But,
it's a very good result.
As a start, I mean, I'm new to carp fishing as well. So to be new to carp fishing, to come to such a place where the amenities are great, there's a chance of catching 40s.
You're not unfamiliar with big fish, though, are you? With fishing in the sea, it's got to have some big fish in.
I mean, the biggest fish I've had in the sea is 45-pound 8, a red drum, and numerous other. I'm a Welsh international sea fisherman. So,
but this is a bit of a change for you, a bit of a change in scenery.
It is indeed. Yeah, there's no tide to walk in and out to. No, I'd say no smelly squid, but most of the boilies contained it, so it does smell of squid. And the added bonus is we believe been bitten off on our hook lengths by the catfish. At least 3 of us have been done during the night, so
maybe.
There's a wide variety, and I even managed to latch onto one of your famous sturgeon.
Well, you've got the lake record at the minute.
What more can I say? To me, it looked more like a smooth hound or a baby shark coming from the sea, but
one of them taupe things.
One of them taupe things, yeah.
So yeah, if you come into Passais, you're wondering what kind of rig to use. A chod rig, yeah.
Yep, I used a chod rig.
The chod rig's good just because it's good with the silt. It works well with the silt, so definitely take that into account.
15 inch. The hook length was 15 inch away from the lead. So,
so quite deep in places.
Yeah, and we found by going out in the rowboat and just prodding around for a bit, we found that it's a good 10 inches in places. So you can guarantee you've got 5 inches and your bait's nicely on the floor. And as I said, all the big fish have all come to the chod. I have put bottom baits out but not had any success on them. But every time I put a chod out near his dam, I've caught a big fish.
So get on the chod rig.
Get on the chod.
In the open water. Yeah. Big hook bait. What are you bait you?
We were using 20mm cell hook baits.
Is it the mainline cell? Yeah.
Yeah, mainline cell tipped off with CC Moore's Odyssey XXX
right, okay.
air ball pop-ups.
Right. So you've been doing like a little snowman.
A little snowman on the chod. And apart from that, the other way was we've been trying Nash Squid Scopex, the brown version.
They're the ones that Jason showed.
Yeah, the one that Jason's emptied the other end of the lake on, and I've had to run like that every 2 minutes and reel his fish in, or reel him in, chuck him in, the whole lot, being in the water with him.
No, you've had a cracking week. You've been using any like terminal tackle from any certain companies, any lead systems or anything?
Personally, I've been using Gardner tungsten tubing.
Right, okay. Is that the one that rips a little bit?
It rips a little bit
Gardner,
too easy. Do not use it. Gardner, don't go there.
You need to sort it out.
I think I try this. This is the tip for you. Rigmarole free fall. I'll say no more.
There you go. You've remembered.
Yeah, very good memory.
You know, the rigmarole's very good tubing. It's got like a coil system inside it, and it works very well. I'm sure it'd work well on here. But yeah, if you want rig tubing, obviously there's all the Corda stuff's good, but Gardner, no.
No Gardner.
No Gardner.
Never again Gardner.
Yeah, so it's probably rigmarole or Solar. They do a good one.
The Corda stuff's pretty good as well, but you tend to have to weight the Corda stuff down.
You've had good weather, yeah?
Absolutely awesome weather. We've had one rainy day, I think.
Couple of days.
One day when it rained most of the day. The rest of the time's been absolutely scorching in the high 30s.
It's been hot.
Lovely suntan, as you can see.
Yeah.
Look at Scott there, yeah. One more white bit. Lovely suntan.
Well, you go home very relaxed.
Yeah. But most of all, I cannot wait to come back to Moulin de Passais. With my Moulin de Passais 2011
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with my buddies.
If you come in the next few weeks, bring some t-shirts, because I got given one this week, so I'd appreciate it again.
Okay. And you'll never have to buy clothes again.
Yeah, would I? Trousers as well.
Top stuff.
Would you like to say anything, Bob? Come on in.
Say anything on our video, Bob?
My teeth and shit.
Come on in.
You don't need teeth to be on a video, Bob.
Am I on it?
Yeah.
Get on it.
Say
Bob's
something.
on it.
Have you enjoyed your holiday at Moulin de Passais?
I will say about Moulin de Passais, it does everything it says on the tin kit. It is stunning.
You caught some good fish?
I have indeed, up to 29.5 pound, my new PB. Be nice if it was an over 30, but still tonight.
Close, very close. Yeah,
tonight.
you've still got another night, so.
He was kind enough to let me catch them.
Yeah.
That's the way we put it. I think as well, importantly, there's only one member of the paddy now that hasn't broken his PB, and that's because he's had quite a high year in the cab before he came here.
Who's that?
Chris had the highest PB. Chris had the highest PB before we came, so it's only Chris, and that's only because he hasn't had a 30.
Well, that's why he's not been catching anything this week.
That's why we stuck him in. That's why we stuck him in Keith's corner, trying to catch a 30, and hopefully he will, so we can beat his PB. Because then we'll have had five of us, or all five of us, will have beaten our PBs.
Yeah.
So
that'd be good.
If you want to beat your PB and you want to catch a 30, come to Moulin de Passais. How's that?
It didn't rhyme the end though.
Well, what can I say?
And us two have had sturgeon.
Yeah.
2 sturgeons, yeah.
Got a couple of sturgeon.
Lovely fish.
And tench.
Tench, I've never caught a tench
tench.
before. Yeah.
Never caught tench. And some crucian carp.
Yeah.
We've also caught crucian carp.
Got everything.
We've seen some lovely rudd in the water as well. We haven't fished with them, but there's been some lovely rudd swimming past. Along with the cow poos and the
Quite a few.
Coy pews, cow poos and the snakes. That's the only thing that did pass my baby one night that we said hello to. But that aside, I'm sure they weren't coming to eat me. They were coming to play in the grass.
Probably,
Yeah, top stuff.
Yeah, let's stop the video.
Let's stop the video. We've run out of things to say.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Bye.